Taking a look back at another week of news from Cupertino, this week's Apple Loop includes a number of leaked designs for the iPhone 7, Apple choosing TSMC over Samsung for the A10, another argument against thin iPhones, a long-term review of the iPhone 6s, the developers deserting the Mac App Store, thoughts on a potential 4-inch iPhone 6c, 220 days with the Apple Watch, the adoption rates of iOS 9, and the open sourcing of Swift. Apple Loop is here to remind you of a few of the very many discussions that have happened around Apple over the last 7 days. Although the iPhone 7 is presumably 10 months away from being launched, decisions around the design of the new device, sourcing the parts, and building up the techniques in the supply chain are currently underway. That means there's a lot of information that can come out about what Apple is experimenting with for its next design. Looking closer at two potential changes helps to illustrate Apple's aesthetic goal. First up, the supply of the system-on-chip for next year's handset. In the iPhone 6s family there are 2 flavors of the A9 chip, one by Samsung and one by TSMC. Recent reports suggest that TSMC will take all of the A10 orders for the next iPhone, thanks in part to a technique that allows for the SoC assembly to occupy less vertical height above the circuit board. And that means Apple can implement